How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episode 16, titled Afterlife. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to abc.com/agentsofshield. Watch the full episode there, or go on Netflix. If you have Netflix, Season 2 is on there already. So, real quick, this is like a 3 or 4 month old episode, so I'm just going to take less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons, and final score. Thanks so much for watching and joining me. Do not forget, I also have all the other Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 reviews up, so go ahead and check them out. Let's get started, shall we? So Coulson and Hunter, they end up getting this car from this guy, and like Hunter literally steals the car, and the guy's like, you can't have this, and Coulson's like, oh, sorry. And he just shoots the guy, like he electric shocks him, doesn't kill him, but it's like, oh, Coulson's not, he's stealing the car. So, Lincoln is, we meet this guy named Lincoln, and this guy is like sort of half naked in a way, and this guy wakes up, and she's in a place called Afterlife. That's where all the Inhumans are, and even the upcoming Inhumans. No one's opening the cube, of course, where we're with the real S.H.I.E.L.D. and Melinda May and all that, and people want to change, and this guy's really trying to deal with that. Like, why do people want to turn into an Inhuman? If I could be human again, that's all I would be. You know, the change is irreversible, by the way, so that sucks for Skye, but she'll learn how to maintain her powers in the future. Coulson invites the real S.H.I.E.L.D. I believe, yeah, he invites the real S.H.I.E.L.D. Over for a talk, and Lincoln, he has electricity powers, and I think of infamous Cole McGrath. He literally has, like, he can shock people and everything, so that's really cool. Skye's dad is trying to hit Gordon, but that didn't work. Of course, Gordon's just like, poof, 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 and he's like, that's not gonna work. And of course, you know how Cal, which is Skye's dad, he's a monster, man. He just gets so angry, and he find out that he sealed his fate, basically. You know, you sealed your fate, type of thing. So Coulson and Hunter take out this group, and there's basically, he takes out the group. They invite the real S.H.I.E.L.D. because they're at Skye's cabin, and of course Skye is already in Afterlife. Well, she's not dead, but in a place called Afterlife. And they use holograms, so when the real S.H.I.E.L.D. come in, there's a hologram of Hunter and Coulson playing cards, and he's like, shh, and they like try to grab him, and then boom, 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 electric shock to them all. So they do get spotted though, and here comes Deathlock, man. Deathlock hasn't been seen since season 1. Mike Peterson, freaking awesome. I really do enjoy Deathlock, and I love the comics with him and the Punisher. Those are the best. I really want to see Deathlock in a Netflix show, like maybe Daredevil one day, or if Punisher gets his own. Oh man, you kidding me? Deathlock and Punisher going at it? Yes, please. Anyway, he helps them. Skye sees Raina, and of course Jiaying is Skye's mom, and we end up, she doesn't tell Skye yet, but we find out that Jiaying, the leader of Afterlife, is Skye's mom. What a coincidence. Fitz is leaving S.H.I.E.L.D. He's end up leaving, and he's going to take the cube with him, and of course he switches out the cubes, and Simmons helps him with that. Gonzalez wants May to be on the board of directors and everything, and like help with the real S.H.I.E.L.D. and May, yeah, okay. Fitz has the cube, and he has a sandwich at the end that Simmons made. Yummy, yummy, in my tummy. Overall, what did I think about this episode of Afterlife? That's the end, and Fitz is like, hey, Simmons, like all weird and everything, all weird. So I'm gonna give him my cons first, just because I have little cons, just a little. Now, no deep dish in Afterlife, because Lincoln's like, every Wednesday Gordon gets this deep dish from Chicago, the best. And then I'm thinking to myself, Gordon's coming, he's like, hey man, are we still on for deep dish? No, don't have time. And I'm thinking to myself, you're a teleporter. What do you mean you don't have time to go get deep dish? What? I don't get what that means, but whatever. Why no deep? And no one makes a big deal out of it. If I was Lincoln, I'd be like, why no deep dish? No one made a big deal out of it. That's stupid. Also, this episode was sort of slow. It did have slow moments to it, and not really boring, but there are moments where it just drags in a sort of way. Wow, of course, that's Skye's mom. And Jiaying, very unlikable character. At first, she tricks you into liking her, but no, don't get fooled by her ways. Out of all the places, Skye's mom is there. Okay, yeah. pigs can fly. Sure. There's a lot of pros. Those are my only cons. Those are just little cons. Nothing really big. But I do have to say I do love the ending with Fitz and the eating the sandwich and everything. That was really comedical. And you're like, oh yes, he has the cube. Someone's helped him and everything. Coulson and Hunter, seeing Coulson and Hunter, of course, work together, and they're kind of like the dynamic duo of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in this episode. It's very well done, and they have a really comedic jokes together, and I really do enjoy that. So, seeing them have fun, and even Deathlock joining in, Deathlock and them together is really awesome. I enjoy that so much. Lincoln, he's an interesting character. I want to see a little bit more of him. I think that he does have potential, and especially because he's the only other Inhuman in here, besides Sky and Reyna. The Afterlife stuff. I enjoy the place where Afterlife is. It's very interesting, and they say they don't know where it's at. It isn't on Earth and everything. It's just hard to find. It's like in the mountains. Like it's like Wayward Pines. You're never gonna find it. Gonzalez's speech to May. He did a speech to her and everything, and he gave her a loaded gun, and he's like, "You think I'd be stupid to give you a loaded gun?" And then it looks like it was loaded after all, but he was like, "I trusted you, May." And that's how he bought her over. Reyna in this episode. Reyna, I don't know if they use practical effects or CGI. I would say both. But Reyna in this episode, when she was up against Sky, and they were kind of like, they're still like, don't like each other, of course, but then again, they are Inhumans. I do enjoy the opening also with Coulson and Hunter at the car thing. I was like, why is Coulson at this car place? Is he trying to buy a car and everything? And he was like, oh, I like the minivan instead. He's like, I know what type of guy you are. You know how those salesman guys are. They're horrible. Sky's dad, Cal, of course. Cal is always being crazy, and he's like, I'll be good. No, you're not. Also, the holograms are really cool. Those devices that the technology that they introduce over the past episodes are really awesome. So yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, gifts. They call it Inhuman, or your gifts. You have special sort of gifts. Lincoln has electricity. Sky has, of course, the earthquake. Not really earthquakes, but more of vibration. So overall, I'm going to give this episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, Episode 16, Afterlife, a B+. It's a good episode overall. It's not great. It's not bad. It's good. It's enjoyable, and it definitely has comedic to it. It has action. Not so much action, but of course with Coulson and Hunter and Deathlock joining the team, that's what makes it count. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope all of you enjoyed. I'll see you for the next one. Best be with you always.